everybody, welcome back to All of Motherhood. My name is Sydney, if you're not familiar, and currently I am 18 and a couple days pregnant, which is so crazy to think about. One, being pregnant, two, already almost being halfway there. But I just finished my first trimester a couple weeks ago, and I kind of wanted to break down all of the things that I have learned throughout going through my first trimester for my first time. I am a first time mom, which is super crazy to think about, but we're here and me and my husband are super excited. The kids are super excited, which is great. So I have notes right down here on my iPad. So if you guys see me looking down, that's why I previously wrote down my notes. So I'm trying to make sure that I hit all the points. I feel like everybody's experience is different. So I wanted to make this, hopefully, if there's any other new moms out there, you guys will watch this. It'll help you, maybe give you, a sense of peace that you went through the same thing and haven't heard anybody talk about it, or you haven't went through it and you just found out and you're already starting to feel, cranky and slow and tired and all that other stuff. So let's get right into number one, which is morning sickness was triggered by other things that I did. If I ate unhealthy foods, it made it worse. And when I mean unhealthy foods, I mean like really high sugar foods. Like if I ate, like a piece of chocolate or something, it made it worse. My husband made barbecue ribs one day. Oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. But it was so heavy with the barbecue sauce, and ribs are really, really heavy meat. So it didn't digest at all. I didn't eat anything heavy. I ate very plain, simple things, barely anything fried. I tried not to eat anything fried. I did eat French fries every once in a while. Um, Sometimes I had chicken nuggets, but really for the most part, like really heavy fried, high sugary foods, I couldn't do. It made my morning sickness and my nausea so much worse. If I didn't eat, oh my gosh, the nausea was worse. I would have a headache. It would feel like I'm getting the flu. Chills, weakness, nausea. It was a mess. So I really do recommend eating, but eating small little things. A lot of things that helped me were watermelons, mangoes helped me a lot. I ate a lot of tuna fish sandwiches, which I don't know why, but tuna fish sandwiches just settled well with me. Apples, I ate a lot. Grapes, I ate a lot. Number two, and this is something that I was super worried about going actually to the OBGYN. I have never been to a gynecologist, and I just turned 25. I've never been to a gynecologist, so this was my first experience. And I was super nervous because, one, I didn't know what to expect. Two, I've never had the experience before, so it's kind of just like you're going in really iffy. But when I tell you, when you hear people say the doctor really does not care about anything going on down there, it's true. Like she didn't even look. She literally picked up my gown, put my legs on the little feet rests, and was like, "Okay, slide down in the chair cuz you have to kind of sit like that gives you a double chin kind of." And literally she took the probe. You have to do a vaginal ultrasound first, just because the baby's tiny and you really can't see it um, through the ultrasound on your abdomen. So literally took the probe, whoop, right in. It doesn't hurt. You can't. I mean, you could feel it obviously, but it doesn't. It's not super huge and whatever. And they don't even go up that far because the baby is literally right there in your uterus. So it was kind of a cool experience. And to be honest, you can see the ultrasound and you're more interested in seeing what your baby looks like and seeing if there's a baby in there, if there's one or two or however many you have. And then I was already 10 weeks. They usually see you between 8 or 9 weeks, but I had to wait extra to get an appointment, so I was already 10 weeks and a couple days. So the baby was already big enough to get a heartbeat and all that. So I totally forgot she was even up there with a probe looking, because I was just so intrigued by the freaking baby in my belly. Oh, and then one more thing is that was my only time that I had to do a vaginal ultrasound. All the other ultrasounds were with my stomach and the gel. Prenatal vitamins, They really suck. They really, really, truly, they really suck. I picked the Ritual kind, used this one, the Ritual Essential for Women Prenatal Multivitamin. It has a lot of the necessary vitamins that you would need. There's no extra like trash, like fillers or nothing like that, which is great. But they have a lemon coating, like a lemon flavor to them, which is supposed to help with your morning sickness and your nausea. But for me, it made it worse because I was constantly burping up the lemon flavor, and it would make me so nauseous that I couldn't take these. Like, I didn't even finish them. What I've noticed is a lot of the prenatal vitamins are just DHA, and then there are others that are prenatal vitamins that do not have the DHA that you need for the baby's brain development. So it was kind of a tricky thing. There are very few that I've seen that have both components. The food-based ones are all, it's like a multivitamin, but there's really nothing extra for the baby. Like there's no DHA or anything. And a lot of them that I noticed, a lot of the vitamins, they have added colors, like added preservatives, added fillers, added sugar in it, which some people may not care about the added sugar, but when you're pregnant, you're already going to be eating a lot of sugar because your body's going to crave more carbs. If you could avoid consuming extra sugar, I don't want to consume any extra sugar. So the fact that there's literally sugar in the vitamins that doesn't do anything for your body, why take it? Now I take a food-based bovine pill, and I have to take 6 of them just because that's the serving size, because these are huge. These are huge to swallow. And when you are having morning sickness and you literally want to throw everything up that you put in your mouth, big pills are a no-go. So I have small ones now, but I have to take 6 a day. Literally bovine liver, spleen, heart, and something else. I'll put a link down below if you guys are interested in checking that out. It's all natural, no fillers, no nothing. And all of the organ pieces of the bovine have all of the nutrients that you need. I am not going to sit and eat a piece of liver every day. I could barely get oranges and bananas down, never mind liver. So I just take them in pill form, and I got all the vitamins that I need without any of the extra crap. The tip, if you're interested, I'll leave the link down below for the vitamins that I got. They were like $45, but these were $40. So it's, prenatal vitamins are expensive. Working out, I wanted to work out my whole pregnancy just because I used to work out. Weightlifting makes me feel great. Staying active makes me feel great. Stretching, all those other things make me feel great with my, mental health, emotional health, physical health, of course, obviously. Working out during your pregnancy also helps you during labor and recovery as well, which is a big thing for me. But in the first trimester, girl, like I couldn't even stay awake for more than like 4 hours at a time because I was just so tired, and I wasn't eating. Sometimes I wasn't even drinking enough water because I literally was just out of it because my body is changing so drastically. And I also work a full-time job, so and I'm not going to force myself to work out. So give yourself grace. If you don't work out, perfectly fine. Trying to make that change now, but if you can't do it in the first trimester, don't beat yourself up. You're doing great, Mom. I'm like out of breath already, and I'm not even doing anything. I didn't look pregnant my first trimester. I just had all the symptoms of being pregnant, but you don't look pregnant, and especially because I'm 5'8", and I already have a big build as it is. I'm just now starting to look pregnant, and I'm past 18 weeks. And to be honest, I just feel like I ate too much food, and I'm just bloated. Like, that's what I look like. So you don't really look pregnant. I mean, some people, maybe some women with a smaller frame might start to show a little more, but I have a really big frame as it is already. So I really didn't even start showing until now. Not everybody has crazy cravings. I haven't had any cravings, which I'm kind of happy for, but at the same time, I was like, I kind of want to experience it, like see what kind of crazy things like my body would want. But I literally have not had any crazy cravings. The only things that I could think of that I drank more often than not was I really needed an orange juice every day for maybe like a week and a half. Then I moved to iced tea, like unsweet tea, sweet tea, especially with lemons. That I don't have any cravings. Like I ate Burger King Whoppers for like a week straight, but now I'm tired of them. So I don't know if that was a craving. I ate Whoppers before that, but it was kind of just all I could hold down in my stomach. So that's what I ate, kind of thing. But it wasn't like, oh my God, I need a Whopper right now or I'm going to yell at everybody. No, it wasn't like that. I was never like that. And then the last thing that I wanted to mention was, girl, your energy just isn't there. It left the chat. It's not there anymore. It disappeared for the whole first trimester and it'll come back the second trimester. But in the beginning of the first trimester, oh my gosh, I don't take naps. I'm not a nap person. I'm usually up in the morning, stay up late, go to work, do what I got to do with the kids, homework, dinner, clean, whatever. I can get all that done. And then by the end of the day, of course, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed. But first trimester, I was napping during lunch at work. I didn't want to get out of bed to go to work in the morning. There was no energy. What was I saying? And that's another thing. You forget a lot. Like before I knew I was pregnant, I lost the bank card and I'm not like that at all. Like I'm very organized. And my husband was like, "Where did you put the bank card?" And I'm like, "Literally, I put it in my purse, but it's not there." And then he was like, "What is like?" It was just a couple of things. He was like, "What is wrong with you? Like, why are you forgetting everything?" Come to find out, a week later, found out I was pregnant. I hope you guys got something from this video. Share this to anybody who is pregnant or found out that they were pregnant or wants to know what it feels like to go through your first trimester of pregnancy. Also send this to your mans, your husband, your boyfriend, your fiance, whatever, so they can kind of get an insight of what they're going to be dealing with. Our bodies are insane and they can literally grow humans. So give yourself some grace because a lot is going to change, but you're going to be a great mom. Doesn't matter what you go through in your first trimester. Everything is going to be great for you, your baby, your other babies, your family. Everything's going to be great. Leave a comment if this video gave you a little insight, if it helped you learn something new, if you went through the same things, if you went through completely different things. I want this channel to be a community for moms, but all future moms, older moms, people who never want to be moms but want to support the moms. Great, we're here for all of it. So leave your stories in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my second trimester video, what I learned in my second trimester, because I'm almost done. And girl, this baby's coming in April. So we're moving fast. We're moving fast, and it's crazy how fast time goes by. It is insane how fast time goes by, because I feel like last week I found out through a pregnancy test that I was pregnant. And now we're already 18 weeks and a couple days, girl. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got this far, please subscribe so we can grow this motherhood community. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.